Hello and welcome to my dossier and final project presentation. As human beings, we get used to the way things are really fast, but for designers, the way things are is an opportunity. Could things be better, and how? Let me invite you to the design process of the reception desk, from the material research and first scratches to its final form. For this project, we don't have a set client and location to research. Desks are a part of the reception area design. It should be cohesive and blending with the environment. I wanted the desk to be versatile and fit nicely in any contemporary reception space. My main focus was on the design, with the use of the latest technologies to create a design that gives some multisensory experiences rather than being just an object within the space. I have conducted material analysis of what is available nowadays, went through each material advantages and disadvantages, and what are its possibilities of use. I was looking not at standard uses of materials only, but also checking competitions and awards for innovative furniture designs. I have started with analyzing the world of materials for interior and exterior design. There are plenty of options available for all sorts of requirements. It's not possible to present everything I've learned, but I made a summary of the most important things to me. Some basic materials I went through were wood, glass, metals, to more complex ones like concrete, polymers, and composites. Wood is a very important material for interior design projects, of course, especially for furniture design, so I wanted to make sure I see all options at one glance, deciding what sort of wood I would like to work with for both construction and decorative part of the design. Plywood or MDF seemed to be a good selection for this project, as it comes in variety of forms and grades. It can be hard or soft and flexible, so perfect for shaping. Another material I'm inspired by is glass reinforced concrete. It consists of alkali resistant glass fiber. It's environmentally friendly, and the final look, it looks like a polished metallic looking concrete. The cushion here is an interesting case study showing the endless possibilities of shaping and creating most complicated curves. Believe it or not, but this is a concrete pillow. Stones come in so many varieties that it can create a design on its own. What is listed here is not even everything, just some of most popular stones used in architecture and interior design, but I would like to focus on my findings, which is neolith, a material that comes from Spain. It's 100% natural, resin-free, and not harmful for the environment at all. Another one is Decton. It's an ultra compact surface, super durable, scratch resistant. It's made from a combo of the same raw materials used to make quartz, glass, and porcelain. Hymax is a composite. It's a natural acrylic stone solid surface. It's made from a blend of 75% of natural minerals, so it's environmentally friendly, hard wearing, can be sanded to give any finish from matte to high gloss, and it's widely used in commercial projects. Basically, it can form into any shape, and plenty of colors and finishes are available. The manufacturer offers a variety of products, and my two favorites are Urban Concrete, which has a concrete look, and Structura, that can add any pattern onto the outer surface. Two other materials which are very similar in structure is Corane and Staron. Both are resistant, extremely durable, hygienic, very easy to maintain, and are environmentally friendly. Another material is Avonite, natural acrylic again, but my finding is Kerog. It's another natural acrylic stone solid surface, but this time it's a European production, and actually it comes from Poland. Has exactly the same features like Hymax, comes in big slabs, 3.6 meters, and also offers 5 semi-transparent finishes like here, the colorful ones. Desks are the face of the company, so the receptions have to represent the brand philosophy as well. And I divided them into two categories: plain, cubic forms, and organic and innovative. I was looking at different materials used in the reception desk design and unique combinations. I love the idea of the desk transforming the entire space into a themed zone, giving it a character to it. My love for lines is endless. It's for me, it's the most sophisticated design. Vertical lines create a rhythm. I'm inspired by all images here, and I will allow them to speak through the design. And having viewed many reception designs already and analyzing their pros and cons, I have come up with 4 keywords that will be important for my design, and these are innovative, comfortable, light looking, warm, and friendly looking. Let me dive into my chosen materials. So, the first one and the main one is Caroc. The material that particularly caught my attention is acrylic solid surface in the former Highmark and Corian, but in this project I will use another brand, which is a European brand, and they produce the same material with the same qualities named Caroc. Caroc comes in sheets. Sheets can be formed into any form during the manufacturing process, which makes it a perfect tool for designers to create unique pieces. It has incredible flexibility and offers endless possibilities for any imaginative creations. One of the most important features is the possibility of making invisible joints that make the element appear to be a one-piece monolith. It is almost perfect material because it's durable, it's resistant to high temperatures, it's flexible, and looks very elegant. Modern processing technology makes it possible to freely shape and combine colors from any color palette. I decided on this material because it is very flexible. You can create literally everything, any angle and any curve. The final appearance of such element looks a little bit like something flown from the outer space, because the surface is so smooth and you can't see any joint. I particularly liked to use this material in this translucent version, and I see the possibility of using this material in combination with the main and base Caroc sheets, as I want to create some multi-sensory experiences. So it's not only an object, it's not only a piece of furniture, but it gives you a little bit more to the interior, especially because reception desk is such an important piece in any interior. In addition to the appearance itself, this material is environmentally friendly and extremely durable. It can be repaired, so you need to give it a high class of sustainability. Like every designer, I wanted the desk to be unique and interesting. I didn't want the body to look ordinary and heavy. I wanted to give it some futuristic look that will fit into any modernist interior. When doing research materials, I was putting and combining them together to see different ways how they behave and how they work together. Particularly, I like the combination of Caroc with wood, but not just any wood, but an exotic veneer that can contrast with this ultra-modern solid surface. I imagine how fantastic the white mat of such acrylic must look in one piece along with high gloss exotic veneer. I think the design of the desk is original, modern, and at the same time luxurious. As far as the shape and form are concerned, it is obvious that the reception desk is limited in some kind by the form and the given size and the functions that might be fulfilled. I sketched an empty space with the given dimensions and try to write some interesting shape in it. I came to the conclusion that the combination of Caroc renewable material and in the detail the exotic veneer would be the most suitable combination for the whole design. So I was most happy with achieving what I got just right here, and I knew that I want to bring this idea forward. I didn't want the desk to look too monumental. I didn't want it to look heavy, and most of all, I didn't want it to look flat. That's why you can see all the game of the lines and different angles. Even though Caroc resembles stone, the material is very pleasant and warm in touch. When it comes to the desk construction, it was crucial to establish how is the inner part made. The solution was to create a shell made of Caroc solid surface on the outer side, which is formed to the shape by the structure made of MDF. Because Caroc is processed in the same way as wood, it was possible to use the same machines angle milling CNC machines. So this also points me to the conclusion that the best solution is to combine a wooden structure with Keroc exterior. And this is how I planned the internal skeleton on which the Keroc sheets are stretched. All this element can be manufactured in the same factory by the same specialists. It definitely accelerates the whole production process and costs. Here it is shown how the construction is prepared and glued to create a solid skeleton. The structure is made of custom-made profiles which are connected with a wooden board, glued together with permanently elastic glue. Keroc boards are stretched on such construction. In the case of the main body of the reception desk, Keroc boards are laid at an appropriate angle on profile glued together using permanently elastic silicone or polyurethane adhesives, which enable stretching of glued pieces. Then after approximately 60 minutes, the joint is further processed so that a completely smooth surface is created. For gluing to Keroc elements, we use two-component acrylic adhesive, which is used to achieve almost invisible joints. The glue is the same color as the Keroc sheet. After two Keroc pieces have been glued, we have to wait, depending on the ambient temperature, before continuing with the processing of the joint. The glue is appropriate for further processing after it has completely dried and hardened. This shows here how to create a perfect edge. This can be done using an edge milling machine. Glue a strip of Keroc material 24 mm wide on the countertop. Glue a strip of Keroc material in an upright position on the glue strip, reaching the desired length of wooden trim. After the glue has hardened, can make the desired radius with the edge milling machine. The upper part of the reception top is made using the thermal treatment method to give it a perfect curve. For this purpose, casting molds made of MDF are used. An ideal shape is imprinted with this form. The processing takes place at a temperature of about 160 degrees Celsius and lasts about half an hour. After it has cooled down to room temperature, the Keroc board is ready for assembly to the rest of the lower part of the reception desk. It is worth noting that two different Keroc products are used within this part of the project. It is Keroc MF, material with an increased fire resistance, and Keroc Lumino, which transmits the light. Keroc Lumino was used in the upper part of the reception desk where the logo appears. The letters were milled in the Keroc boards with a CNC machine up to 8 mm thickness. To get a visible line in the Keroc panel, milling from the inside to a thickness of 4 mm was performed, and this gives us the effect of light transmission. Here we have a structural frame because the Keroc board can hang unsupported only in 1/3 of its total length. From the inside we have a backlight in the upper counter which serves as additional lighting for people using the desk, but the main task for this light is to give the lighting effect to the top of the desk and the logotype in the front. From the inside we can see the plain tabletop made of solid surface, white color, and at its back a special channel for all cables that is 10 cm deep and 10 cm wide and runs along the entire surface of the desk made of the correct body. In this channel there's a power supply and sockets for computers, desk lamps and chargers. On the right side, there's a light switch and the main power supply to the reception desk. The lower part of the desk refers to the main body made of Keroc solid surface. It is basically a leg in the form of L shape, all covered with exotic veneer. The construction of this part, like the construction of the part made of Keroc, is entirely made of wood. Therefore, it is possible to manufacture the whole desk in one factory. Because the main body has those visible horizontal lines, the same motif appears in the part made of ebony veneer. It is a veneer which entirely consists of lines into colors, light and dark. The goal of the designer was to combine veneer so that it intentionally did not look like one plain surface, but gives the effect of depth. As you can see here from the front and back of the desk, the veneer cutting line is made at an angle. The veneers are connected to each other in such a way as to emphasize the joining lines and not to hide them. This is a deliberate procedure to give a uniform character to the designed desk. The guidance provided in the building regulations outlines that a clear maneuvering space in front of any reception desk or counter should be 1200 millimeters deep and 1800 millimeters wide. If there is a knee recess, at least 500 mm deep or 1400 deep and 2200 wide if there is no knee recess. In the second option, the larger maneuvering space in front of the desk is to allow for a wheelchair user to turn sideways and approach the front of the desk. The design of the desk accommodates a knee recess of at least 1500 mm wide, 500 mm deep and 700 mm tall. Workstation. Many office workers now work with visual display units, and these introduce further requirements for comfortable and healthy working. People often find working at a screen tiring to the eyes. Ergonomics describes the process of designing and arranging workplaces and products so they fit people that use them and ensure their health and safety. There are plenty of rules and regulations to comply with depending on the country. Some of them required for this project are ISO 9241, stating the depth of the legroom 750 mm to 800 mm, BS British Building Regulations Part M. The reception desk must be able to accommodate both standing and seated visitors, including a lower desk area for wheelchair users that is at least 1500 mm wide, with a surface no higher than 760 mm and a knee recess not less than 700 mm above the floor level. EN, known as European Standards, HSE British Health and Safety Executive Guidance, HSG 57 Sitting at Work, Furniture Industry Research Association stating minimum height requirement of 720 mm for a fixed height desk. The requirement for this reception desk is that of accommodating workstation for 2 members of staff, 2 computers, 1 telephone, task lighting and personal storage. On the space of 5,250 mm by 1,000 mm, there has been assigned comfortable space for all above mentioned functions. Task lighting has been specified as all-class OLED limited edition stand lamp. OLED is a new technology, is an organic light emitting diode. The look of the lamp, simple but modern, matches perfectly with the overall design of the reception desk. Apart from the 2 freestanding lamps, the desk itself is lit up with LED strips located in the skirting and below the upper counter. The chosen solution that best works is a dense LED strip SMD3528 with 120 LEDs per meter. It is very important. The strip is located within an aluminium channel below the upper counter carrot body as shown on the detail 01 on sheet number 009. This solution gives an illusion of constant white 4000K light that looks a bit dimmed and is non-reflective. This is how the design comes together. These are all the elements and this is the final visuals. I hope you like the design and enjoy my video. Thank you very much.